G'day everyone, welcome back. Just wanted to do, or just thought I might do, just a quick one on these batteries and the way I've hooked them up for 24 volts for this Xi5 80 pound motor guide that I'm using. It's pretty simple, and all these manuals that come with everything give you diagrams on 12 volt, 24 volt and even 36 volt setups, but I just thought I'll just do a quick little one to give those who may not be 100% confident, as I wasn't myself, but anyway, what I'll do is I'll just come and grab the camera and we'll bring it down for a close-up. Yeah. Alright, as you can see, we've got, and I'm just going to shine a light here just to help, because we're a bit dark in the garage. We've got the two batteries, battery 1 and battery 2, and I'll just pan down underneath so you can see the light in there to start with. That's where my wiring comes out from up there at the plug, down through the conduit, and then out there, and we've got our negative and positive leads. So what I've done is I've hooked up, and we're just going to maybe put this light just sort of that way there, that just to help a bit. What I've got is we've got the actual negative here. Get right out you clown. Get back down here. Okay, so we've got our wiring comes out there. As you can see, it's got the sheath on it. I've just split it. We've put our negative up into the isolation switch. So we're going in one side, out the other, basically. They are around the back, and our negative bolts to negative of battery 1, and then our positive, which has got our circuit breaker there, our 50 amp circuit breaker, comes to positive on battery 2 here. Then to connect, to make our 24 volt system, we've got a jumper lead here, and I've just put one of these the heat shrink tapes over one end to obviously indicate positive, and then I've done the negative on that end as well, just to seal the connections up. As you can see, I've done them all, but bolting to here now, I'll just put it on there because the isolation switch is actually turned off, so we're good to go. And of course I all the washers out. I'll do this one-handed. Alright. So there is our jumper lead, just finger tight there, but that's our jumper to give us 24 volts now. Power's off and we're good to go to power on, but I have put the isolation switch there, that isolation switch, as I've said, I've put it on the negative lead. You can put it between the positive lead and the circuit breaker. You can also put it on the jumper lead, because you're just basically stopping the current of flow. So I've put it on the negative, so we're good to go. It's up there, out of the way. As you see, we've got our straps here, a strap on each battery, but that's all it is, guys. Just pretty simple. As long as you've got these connections all done, this heat shrink wrap, heat shrink tape, connect everything up, seal everything up there. I mean, it's going to be tucked in under the way there, so it shouldn't really get any trouble with salt water, but you never know this day and age. But yeah, and then to actually charge these, I really don't have the budget to charge, which is probably about charges around that $500–600 mark to charge 24 volts. I've got a 12 amp charger that I can just charge one battery at a time. So obviously disconnect the jumper, disconnect your leads, and just charge one battery at a time. But yeah, that's it, good to go. All this wiring here is 8-gauge wire. I think from memory that wiring from the motor guide to the plug is 6-gauge wire, which is still okay, but all the wiring down here is 8-gauge wire. So the actual wiring that came from the receptacle, not the plug that comes down here, is also 8-gauge wire, I think that was as well. So either 8 or 6 gauge is fine, guys. That's what's recommended. I've only got a 50 amp fuse there. I will probably, as you can just see down there, I will probably change that in a not too distant future to more of a 60 amp and a circuit breaker that might actually just be able to tell me as well what power I've got left in the batteries and how low we've gone, as to whether or not need topping up with the charger. But that's all it is, guys. Pretty self-explanatory, and as I said, the manuals give you all the info, and what you can't find in the manual or understand in the manual, just go to, I'll just pan around here, guys. Just go to Google, YouTube, plenty of good info there as well. But anyway, just hope this quick little vid helps anyone out, and yeah, good to go. Just got to get rid of this bad weather at the moment because I can't get out and give it a whirl. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and catch you later. Bye.